GG. Welcome in, Twitch. Welcome in, future YouTube. You're playing a Twilight Princess Randomizer with no Shadow Crystal start. I need to fix my chair because it's a little lower than it is. Also trying not to cough in your ear because I just had dinner before this and the last bit went down the wrong tube, let's say. So I'm trying to clear my throat, but also not, like, perish into the next life. Yeah. The meal was very good, though. Do I have anything set up? I think I start with 15 of these. 6 of these. I don't think I have anything else. I might have Horse Call. That might be it. Get my notes up for Twilight Princess. Yeah, perfect. All right. So yes, welcome in. We're doing a surprise Thursday stream because I will be busy on Saturday. So since I need to take care of a few things, we're going to be playing today on Thursday before Critical Role instead. What would I like to see for today? Maybe no Goron Mines? Goron Mines really is rough with these settings. Let's go for... Oh my god, it's a Ruby! Welcome in, Ruby. How you doing? I love you. Happy Thursday. If I have to clear my throat a few times, I apologize, but I did, like, choke on a bit of onion from my food just, like, 3 minutes ago. Oh no! The laugh is what gets me!
No Goron Mines? Okay, so we're definitely getting Goron Mines.
Waffles, no! Don't speak that into existence! Yes, I did mute. To die. Maybe I should just not talk for the first little bit. Man, I swallowed a little bit down the wrong tube. And it mostly cleared away, but then I still have that, like, tickle / discomfort in my throat, so I was hoping that talking would alleviate it. But then it felt a bit worse, actually. I'm gonna call this Mett. You are now the horse. You're going to carry us because you said no Shadow Crystal. How about them apples? Alrighty. Let's see how we do. Also, congratulations on the first, second, and third to Ruby, Mett, and Waffles, respectively. Waffles, it also gave me a great laugh to see your message on Havel's stream as well. The windmill guy locking his door made me laugh. You can't boo me. John Peepee came upstairs just to boo me and then he left. Slap? Yeah, maybe slap me. My throat is dying. Alright. 3, 2, 1, hiya. Let's see if Goron Mines is one of them. Did I speak it into existence? We're very purple today. There is no Goron Mines. Oh my god. Forest, lake bed, snow peak. Honestly, kind of doable. If you get a claw shot, you don't really need to have any of the small keys for forest, so that's kind of a freebie. I don't know if I should just mute myself and keep hacking until something works, but I think Rose would have concerns. Nothing in Ordon? Okay, Ordon's dead. That's new. Northern Desert. I would imagine Bulbin Camp is its own thing, but that still means that the north side is dead.
This seed dedicated to Spark Knight Maxwell, Meatwell the cat. Spark Knight Metwell the Maxwell cat.
We love Spark Knight Metwell the Maxwell cat. I like that that's like a tongue twister for the text-to-speech. He didn't even know how to go with that. Oh my god, earliest exit from Ordon ever. Mainly because it's dead, but still, whoa! I have no money. No prospects. But we have the power of friendship. And Mett. How long do you guys think it'll take until we find Shadow Crystal? Like, last time it was what, like 2.5 hours? Hopefully sooner than that. Yeah, I heard that too, but my mind, instead of thinking of like meat, I was thinking of like, oh, you're meeting a person, you know? Like M-E-E-T. That was my thought, was meet well. We are better for having met him. Teehee. Mett, go get the character you want. Today's the day. Right now. Right here. Right now. Helping Hand is dead. Sword is... Shellblade Glado has a sword. It's skippable, though. I don't think I've ever seen that as a hint. Go wah, Star Rail was allowed. I said go get your character today. Get that 5-star, honey. Today's the day. He's crying tears of joy because he knows I'm right. I wish you could read the signs on Epona. South of Castletown is dead. Spinner Chest has water bombs. There is a Pokemon in the chat. It is a Gabite. And this is me typing while driving. Driving the horse. Lost key just hanging out here. Which one? Is it one we need? Arby's? Not quite. We actually don't have a required Arbiter's Grounds today. We don't need that Poe, but we're gonna grab it. Stop it. Busy. Stop. Oh no, I just realized the overworld music is Serenade of Water. I tuned it out. Claw shots on path to spinner. Claw shot on path to spinner. Stock cave lantern chest is dead. Uh-oh.
Maxwell's flesh well gonna ring a bell so swell honkai star rail dawn trail riding that monorail.
Okay, but Texas Speed slapping some bars with that waffles. That was actually excellent. I had concerns, but then it was swiftly alleviated. And these trees, those trees have such massive hitboxes. Oh my god, the ghosties here. That's how you can tell it's not an archipelago. I guess it's because the gate keys aren't shuffled or something, because if they are, then she's actually locked behind that too. Imagine vanilla. I mean, I actually do need the Zora armor this time. Looks a little different than I remember. Is it just the graveyard that's barren, or does that count for all of Kakariko? I guess I'll have to check the other... I'll have to check the other hint. Graveyard. Okay. There's some fascinating dead zones, if that's the case. It just means that we'd have to push for, Lake Hylia as soon as possible. Oh, I guess Havel Seed was impossible. He just deleted it. Okay, I'm gonna leave the horse right here, and then we're gonna go double check. The sign up here will inform us. If it doesn't say Barren Zone, then Kakariko is still fine, it's just the graveyard. But I've never had a hint that the graveyard is separate from Kakariko. Okay, it doesn't say Barren Zone for this. It only gave me one hint, that's weird. Alright, we're gonna check the shop then. I can't afford anything, but I do want to eyeball emoji. There's a bug. Grasshopper. A all new PB for most horse we could horse in a TP rando. I think that world record for me, like that my personal PB, would be 2 hours and 30 minutes because that's how long it took to get the Shadow Crystal. Oops. Kakariko's gotta have something. We can afford that bug now. Duly noted. You're like, I'm writing notes, I'm taking it down. I guess I won't... I don't know if I want to buy the grasshopper immediately. If I get like a silver, maybe. Oh, heart container. Because I do have a fair amount of money checks that I need to do early on. So the only thing that's annoying about Twilight Princess is that all of the rupee requirements are like immediately at sphere 0, and then they quickly drop off in value like instantly. Wasabi! How are you doing? Happy Thursday.
Hey.
Oh, one of the lake bed keys is on that? Okay, hold on. Barnes has a key that we need. That's a step in the right direction for us. I don't think I'm gonna forget that. You're about to take a little nap? Excellent. You can fall asleep to my dulcet tones. As chat likes to say. I wouldn't describe myself as dulcet, but I appreciate it. I hope you have an incredible nap, and that it's restful, and that it's relaxing. ASMR lady. Oh boy. This is a very slow start. Guess maybe I should have turned on the light in this room before starting, but oh well. Maybe. During one of the long loading zones, I can turn on the light, I suppose. I can either save up for the lake bed key or buy the grasshopper first. It's almost around the same amount of time. There we go. You can tell when I'm doing something else just based on the sudden, like, ah! How would I rate Twilight Princess? That's a great question, because I think the game itself is good. I enjoyed it when it first came out, but like, it didn't really grab me the same way that the previous Zelda titles had up until that point. So I wasn't, like, I do find some of the dungeons a bit tedious, but I do think overall, as a rando experience, I would give it like an 8.5 out of 10. It's actually very solid as a rando. Lanayru Field! Field is path to Dia Baba. So Gale Boomerang maybe's out there. Lantern Chest is dead outside Arbiter's grounds. Don't know anything about the Poe yet. Because, like, if I were to list my top 3 Zeldas, I think it would be unsurprising that Ocarina of Time is number 1. Majora's Mask might be number 2 for me, and then A Link Between Worlds is 3rd. Oh. I'm gonna get the grasshopper. Just in case, because I can't teleport across the map yet, so it's better to, knowing that I will be heading that way for checks eventually, I think I'll prioritize that. Yeah, not just the horse. That field in particular is very aggressive. And right now, because I'm playing a rando, I don't have any weapon to actually fight back. So they're just absolutely destroying me. With love and positivity, of course. Respectably. Perish. Rose did sort of cough cough hint hint suggest that she would like to see me play Sandrock on stream at some point, so if the friends are interested in exploring that at some point, let a girl know. Never. I know, it kind of consumed both Rose and Shin's lives, so I'm like, that's not a good sign for me. I want to finish my other, like, games first. I think I'm very close to finishing Dragon Quest II. I put a sizable amount of effort into it yesterday, and I would say I'm in, like, the, 85% of the way through the game. Absolutely adoring it the whole time. It's super fun. There's one segment, spoilers, that, let's just say that there's a ghost ship that's very hard to find in the overworld, and then when you find it, there is a boss on that ghost ship, which is hard AF. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a post-game boss or something, because it was kicking my teeth in. And my characters were like level 42 or something at the time. I was just getting absolutely clapped. So I think I'm saving that for like post-game. I'll do the rest of the main story and then I'll tackle the ghost ship again. Thankfully, since I've gone on board at least once, I now have the ability to teleport to it, so I don't have to find it again. I just need to get good. Bomb rock chest is a Poe, not useful. Come here. I like how it said that sword was skippable, but if I don't get any other hints leading me towards swords, that's kind of the only sword I know about. Got ourselves some moolah. Nice. Our first lake bed key. I'm gonna mark that down. We know where a second one is, and I honestly only really need two. So, lake bed is pretty good as far as the key situation goes. Just needs the big key. Nice. I don't think I went back and bought that grasshopper, did I? Claw shot! Okay, well, claw shot is path to spinner. Everywhere that I just left, gotta go back. Everyone's favorite part. There's a Goldine in the chat for the friends. Get yourselves a pokefish. What have you been up to lately, Wasabi? What is your favorite game to play? Is it still Arknights? Like, what has captured everyone's attention as of late? As far as releases I'm excited about this year, I'm interested to try out the Dragon Quest VII remake. It's already come out at the beginning of this month, but I haven't purchased it yet because I have a bit of a backlog I want to get through first. And also Trails in the Sky, the second chapter. I want to play that as well, but I think that's due to come out more in like September, October-ish. Once upon a time, I might have put GTA 6 on that list, but it's been postponed so many times that honestly, I couldn't care less right now. Like, I get why delays happen, but it has been since 2013. Since GTA 5 came out. So it's kind of whatever, you know? So Arknight still has her heart. I'm glad you're still having fun with it. But yeah, I've really been enjoying the 2D HD remakes of Dragon Quest 1 and 2. And then next on my list, as far as like games that like Rose and I hang out and play together type things, the next one on the list is Expedition 33, so I'm sure that's gonna be a banger. Looking forward to that. After that, I don't know as far as like games that we're gonna hang out and play together, but I do have Final Fantasy Tactics to play through on my Steam, courtesy of Roubaix. And after that, who knows? I know Dragon Quest VII will be added to that list, but that's like the current vibe. And also, I've had friends suggest to me my time at Sandrock. But considering what I witnessed from both Rose and Shin, I know that if I were to get into that, I would drop literally everything else, and I'm not ready to do that, you know? Do you still play Star Rail, or did you kind of give up on that? You still play it, but the story right now is okay. I'm 3 patches behind. I still do like the dailies and weeklies, sometimes the events, but like I haven't played the end of Amphorius. Plan Arcadia is pretty good. I mean, based on your initial impressions, it looked like it was kind of, what, like a 7.5 out of 10-ish? Which isn't bad. It means that there's some points that could be improved, perhaps, but... Would you say it's a stronger start than Amphorius? Oh my god, rate the starts of all of them. Where does it fall in your tier list? This might be like a super hot take, maybe not, but honestly, I still think that my favorite area is as far as how it's introduced and how the stakes are gradually ramped up and everything, and just the narrative in general, I think Belobog is my favorite. Which is saying something because it's the very beginning of the game. For the entire thing, it's pretty much around the same in terms of build-up, but it takes a while to pick up. But personally for you, you're way more interested in everything they've presented and teased. Well, that's good. I haven't looked at any trailers. I haven't watched anything about it. I don't know how or why I fell off of Star Rail plot so hard, but I don't know. Maybe I can spend a weekend, like next week's weekend or something, just each day is a patch. 'Cause they're all like 6 to 8 hours long anyway, right? So. Oh, it's a heart. I'll take it. I also need to catch up on Genshin because Genshin just updated on Tuesday night. So we could actually see some more Mondstadt storyline with Varka. Okay, this is path to Diababa. I'm assuming Boomerang's here. I would be correct in my assumption. This is the reason why I came here. Alright, Boomerang. Boomerang. You'd say a 7 as well, but it's just beginning, so you'll give it some grace. Sometimes you go on your phone during the story, so like you tune it out a little bit then. Like you're still listening, but what's happening on screen, you're kind of like, okay, well, I get the gist of it. I'm gonna go do this instead while I wait for it to end. No slapping the cat! Okay, we're missing a path somewhere. Mars. Did I buy the other? No. I was a fool! I meant to buy the grasshopper before I, left Kakariko. During scenes of a character you don't care for, or with an NPC and it's going on and on. I do that too. Honestly, if I'm not streaming the thing, and if I'm in a part of the plot that I really don't care about, I will read the text ahead of their voices and then just skip. So I still get the gist of what's going on, but if I don't care about that scene, then I will zoom ahead until there's a part that I do care about. Okay, ice block is dead. Good to know. I'm just worried that Agatha's gonna have Shadow Crystal and it's locked on that grasshopper I didn't get. The chances are slim, but not zero. The claw shot boomerang combo I think is just gonna lead us to the future, but a hidden skill for 500. Damn. That's actually valid, but I don't have the money for that right now.
Hey!
I still haven't decided if I do want to make Skyward Sword the 800 goal. I should play some more Link to the Past, but we'll see on that one. Maybe I'll do some off-stream Link to the Past first. Nothing beats the Cienjo story. That was boring and seemed super long. Ooh. Honestly, some of my favorite parts of that were like some of the side quest stuff and not the actual main plot, so I understand. I was more interested in one of the NPCs that they considered a villain, than like anything else that was happening in the main plot. Don't say Shadow. Bomb bag and bow. If that grasshopper, that other grasshopper has the bow or something, I guess bomb bag would be the uh-oh. There's actually like nothing else for me to do here right now. I should have grabbed that other grasshopper. I meant to, but clearly my attention was not all there. Someday, we will find the other path to whatever, hint. Maybe. We're gonna go back to the eastern side of the map. I gotta check everything that I can get with a claw shot and or Gale Boomerang. At least nighttime is more peaceful. Don't have Serenade of Water hunting us down. Can I do this? Is this cheeky? Oh, that was almost sick, though. I was curious to see if he could do it. Wasabi, that's the same for me. I go through those phases with both Genshin and Star Rail. Like, I've invested so much time into both that I don't feel like I should just delete them into non-existence, but I definitely sort of like... I'll opt to play one a bit more than the other, and right now I think Genshin has more of my attention because the updates have been more interesting in my opinion. I really like the whole Nodcry story and the characters, and while I'm personally not rolling for Bardka, I do like Mondstadt, so if we get any good Mondstadt stuff, then I'm pumped for that too. Piece of heart, don't need it. Man, I care so little about what's happening in Star Rail right now that on both Rose's and my accounts, I'm just YOLO rolling on whoever's banners without any context or care about what they might do. I don't even know how to properly say the name of the character that's currently on the banners, so I just call her Peacock Lady, and I did get her on Rose's account, so there's that. Zora armor. We do need that. Oh, that's interesting to get early, actually. That means I could technically swim into Lake Bed Temple right now. You don't even do the dailies? Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Don't hurt me. Excuse me. Oh my god, I can have all 3 lakebed keys. This is an early lakebed seed, is what this is telling me. I'll do the dailies, but it's only because they haven't, I don't know when the update happened that made this happen, but now you can do like the quick farming thing with the tickets, and I had like 800 tickets, so... You don't even have to watch them do their little fights. You can just skip it and instantly get the rewards. So that's what's keeping me. Sir, I need you awake. Dude, he gave me my money back. Sick. I'm wondering if the grasshopper just has to be bomb bag, because I mean, yes, I could enter Lakebed Temple and do a bit of that. Otherwise, this is like a really bottleneck seed. So it's It's either has to be the bugs out in northern Elden Field, or, you know, it's something to that effect. Ooh, I need it to be daytime by the time I get to Kakariko. What's up here? Boosh. Boosh. I actually don't need it. I just wanted it, you know? I need to waste a little bit of time anyway, because I need it to be daytime, so we're gonna... I think my objective is I'm gonna just go back to... Oh, it's turning daytime now. That was actually a worthwhile use of my time. I think. I'm not gonna ride fast. We're just gonna wait until it actually hits daytime. This should count, right? Well, it's not playing the daytime music yet, though. Serenade of Water is our music of choice. I would say this is daytime, but the Poe's still there, so I guess it's not. Don't you do it. Okay, Poe's gone now, so now it should be daytime. I need to get in here and get the shops, so I had to wait it out. Not too long, fortunately. Alright. Give me this bug, which I should have bought on my way out. And then let me spend an obscene amount of money that I don't want to. Oh, for another bug? Okay. Damn. He's got some insider trading with Agatha. Those are some expensive AF bugs, okay? I just spent $230 on them. Okay, give me that other lake bed key while we're in the area. I somehow have all 3 small keys for Lake Bed Temple already. So that really does seem like it wants me to go there as soon as possible, but I do need to get Bomb Bag before that's feasible. Iron Boots would also be nice. Iron Boots could be in the dungeon, but I'm hoping that we just encounter it on the way. Alright, let's see. I was hoping to run him off of his boar. Dude. Damn. I need to stop trying to do that. Stop. Stop. That didn't help. Stop. Yay, everyone's favorite Goron mines when it's not required. Woo! I have a very important question. Why are you so awesome? That's very sweet of you to say. I don't always feel awesome. I will be honest with you there. But I appreciate that you enjoy the vibes, so we can hang out together and have some fun. I'm feeling a bit more on the mellow side today. Not really awesome, not really bad, just sort of here. Like the day itself was fine. I had a webcam with the parentals and talked to Rose and Pee Pee for a bit. And then I choked on my lunch. If you were here for the start of the stream, you would have heard that in my voice. It did take a good, like, 10 minutes to, you know, not want to perish. It's because, like, a bit of onion went up the wrong tube, and it burned like nobody's business. And I was hacking a lung so bad that Rose actually came upstairs to ask if I was okay and needed assistance. to put some perspective on that. But no, I'm surviving. I still have a weird sort of like tickle in my throat, but I can at least just hang out and vibe. I'm also just feeling more like low energy today, and it was yesterday too. I don't know, occasionally I might get either muscle weakness or like chronic fatigue, so I think it's just another one of those instances where I'm just feeling a little, not necessarily under the weather, but not my best. Welcome in, weird brother! Should have had onion off. It was like this, eggs and sausage dish that Rose made. It's absolutely delicious. Really enjoy it, but, I think I went to chuckle about something, and then that last little bit of onion just went whoop up the wrong tube. So obviously, do not laugh or inhale when you're eating food. Pro tip. We all know this fact, and yet, still. I'm going to go back to turn in those 2 bugs, and then we're going into Lakebed Temple. If it's a bomb bag. Well, bomb bag gives us access to Zora's domain. And like a cave or 2. How you doing, my guy? Happy Thursday. This is my makeup stream in advance because I will not be streaming this Saturday. So I figured that I would stream on Thursday to make up for it. Do you have an E4 adventuring? Hot damn. Out of like Teehee, I debated getting E3 Acheron because she's free on that banner right now. But if I want to be smart about my choices, then I'm debating getting Sparkle instead for the future, but we'll see. Welcome in, Kawaii girl! Happy Thursday, friends. I'm not sure how the new character is pronounced, if it's like Yao Guang or Guang, I'm not sure. But I did get her on Rose's account, and I am still casually rolling on her banner on mine. Going to lurk while you make dinner? I appreciate the lurk, I am honored. And in your honor, Agatha is going to give us bomb bag right now. That might not be true, but I'm hoping. Hold on. I didn't say it had to be that one. What about this one? Yay, it was bomb bag! Yay! It's literally the only thing it could have been. I can't finish Lakebed, but I can do a lot of it. But I don't know if I want to do it now or wait until I have Iron Boots. But Iron Boots could be like, you know, in there. You're saving for playable Pearl. Is it confirmed that Pearl is playable? I've been kind of out of the loop with Star Rail for the last little bit. Not gonna lie. Do I go up Source Domain? I do think I should push overworld checks a little more up until I have none left. Because I'd rather not go into Lakebed until I have iron boots. You just love the IPC. True. They are fun. I do like the IPC. I have the crew. I have Jade. I have Topaz. I have Adventurine. Watch out, Epona! Watch out! No, Epona! Poor Epona. Death Mountain is a good hit. I don't think I can actually do anything up there yet. At all. I didn't even know this was here. Like, why is this here? Because I don't think I can get the, no. Unless there was a way to claw shot up there. I don't have sword to do a teehee cheeky jump or anything. We're just gonna get the freebies over here. I do like the Zora's designs in this one. I think they're neat, and I like their little goofy helmets. Alright, obviously, Shay is gonna give us what we need. I am, in fact, the ladle. You're correct. Well, I have enough money for that hidden skill now. I still don't have one of them, so it's nice to know where one can be found. Trying to decide if I go back the Elden side of things. What? There is a Kakariko Gorge cave that's probably gonna matter. If I were to guess. What is this? Another bug. Maybe it's my bow. Sick. Cracked up because the Pearl VA was in the booth with her romantic partner, who's also in the game, and they had to tell her to sound more robotic because it just sounded like they were flirting IRL. That's great. I'm glad they're having fun. What is it? That's a hidden skill. Can you actually acquire it with, like, boomerang or something from here? I kind of doubt it, but I'm curious. No, you can't go that far. You can go... I can't lock onto anything here. Wow! Okay, well. There's my last hint. Gerudo Desert. Path to Blizzetta. I'm not gonna get that hidden skill. At least not yet. I mean, if I don't get it now, I probably will never get it. Ball and chain? Never mind. I will come back here. I will 100% be coming back here so we can go fish for the hidden skill later if it's relevant. Damn. Okay. So, fishing rod's probably out in the desert, and then we come up here and get that sweet, sweet ball and chain. Which way do I want to go back around? I have another bug. I can get the hidden skill, so maybe I should go that way. There. I know Epona's actually in the field here, but she's like further up above, and that's effort. You've given yourself a challenge to get all your characters' relics to S tier. I did that for Genshin. They all have 5-star artifacts. They all have their own unique artifact sets and everything. I couldn't do that with weapons because, like, some characters, like 4 or 5 characters might want the same claymore or bow or something, so might have to do a little sharing on that regard, but everyone else had, like, aside from that, they all have their own unique artifact sets. I did that for Imaginarium Theater so that I don't have to really, like, swap around artifacts and stuff, because that was really annoying. So far, Fine and Sunday and Ceredra are good. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna take you a little bit, but honestly, it'll be worth it in the end. I'm gonna save Lake Hylia for last. We can cheese the Lake Lantern Cave, but I'm gonna go for some of the other stuff first. Oh, I went here for the hidden skill too. Whoops, we'll talk to him on the way out. Yeah, it gives you something to do to keep it interesting and to keep going. Like in Genshin's case, I also got every character's friendship level to 10 to get their personalized character banners. Because I think those are cute. Let's see if this is Bo. Are you a Bo? You're not. Okay, that's fine. She does have a bow. Waiting for those Zila buffs be like. It's interesting to consider the fact that she's the only, like, Bellabog unique character, right? The other ones are standards. As far as, like, the 5 stars go. Alright, let's get this man 500. Oh my god, they're seeing how charitable their favorite guy is. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of a loopsy doopsy back to Kakariko Gorge. And also Kakariko proper, because I can actually get the, one of 2 checks there. I'll go this way because there are 1 chest that I can grab right now. The other ones are dog locked, but bark bark. getting a fair amount of use out of Mett today. Thank you, Mett. I appreciate you carrying us all across creation. Not what I meant to do. You've noticed some things that you're lacking, so it's gonna help you focus on things. Nice. I'm currently working on... Rose's account in Genshin just got Varka, so I'm currently building him, which means also building a team around him. So at least that gives me something to do there. On my current account, I just built up Zabai and Master Alua. So I'm currently, like, I'm honestly, like, I've been tweaking their talents and artifacts and stuff, but I think that team's pretty much done unless I want to save up for Linnea next. So I'm currently eyeballing her or C1 Lauma, depending. I didn't check what was in this tree last time. I did the other two. I can't see from this angle. It looks like a key. Lots of keys out in this area. Palace of Twilight, it was better I didn't see it. No one wants a key to Palace of Twilight. Jing Yuan is your only lightning DPS. You were like, oh. As far as my lightning DPS, Acheron I think is my strongest one. And now I have an E1 Aglaya that's pretty pimped out now that I got Sunday to actually support her, so, you know. Slowly but surely making a difference. I wonder if you could do the, like, you know. Probably. Another bomb bag. Sick. Love that. We can turn one of them into water bim bams. You gave him a B and you were triggered. I know how hyped you were about him too. You gotta make him god tier. It's in the contract. This is the rats. Let's go! I believe in you. I think this is the last check I can do because the other one requires lantern and dog. It's also why I don't want to go into the lantern cave until the end. I want to see if I have... This one is annoying. Dude! Okay, well, at least it got it that time. There's just the 2 Kakariko checks, and then I need to go back to Lake Hylia. If Boomerang is on path to Diababa, it's also potentially that the big key or shadow crystal or something is in a lake bed temple. So in other words, once I finish Teehee running around the overworld, which I will be completing in this next area, then we will move on. Because we know that the Elden Field rock chest thingamabobber is a Poe that's not required, so we're just gonna ignore that. You love when I say teehee, I'm glad. Forest Temple. Okay, we're on the board. I was about to say we have a key for every required dungeon, but that is absolutely a lie. We're missing a Snow Peak key, or a pumpkin, or a goat cheese. Come here. We have to go to the top. Oh no, since it's nighttime, I can't buy water bim bams. Wait, can I go through the entrance up top and then he'll be open? I guess I'll find out afterwards. I'll jump back down and enter Barnes's shop through here. I don't have a lot of money, but I do have to sell... I have to sell some bim bams to actually... What am I doing? I need that chicken. I was talking so much about Barnes, I forgot why I needed the chicken over here. The chicken is so gone. I'm so dismayed. I was thinking of something else and then my brain did not recalibrate to where I needed it to go. My bad. Are you open? You are open.
Hi.
Gonna sadly have to walk all the way back up and get another chicken. The brain had two ideas at once and then just recalibrated and shut off, you know? It said, you know what, you don't need the chicken. The chicken needs you. There's a gulpin in the chat. Fun fact, that was my first ever shiny in a Pokemon game. Full odd shiny. And I know my balls are out, but I'm trying to do both, okay? I'm trying to do both. Pokeball. Welcome in, Princess Knight! How's it going? Here, just for the friends. Perfect. There's a thing with the current event to play 3 online matches. No! Because you surrendered 1 match at the end, it didn't even count. You can't even surrender, you just have to go the distance. Even if you know you're gonna lose, that's lame. He's a handsome boy, actually. Let's see, anything good in here? I'm looking for irons. Nope. Okay. I did my due diligence, so now we go back to Lake Hylia and cry. You only have to win one match. Yeah, but I have to win 2 because I'm playing on 2 accounts, Mett. Something friendship. Something. The 3 matches can be against friends? Are you allowed to win against a friend and it counts? Or does it just have to be like 3 matches and 2 of them can just be with friends and count? It has to be random for ranking up? Okay. But then after that... I see. This is what we call the... I wasn't gonna say desperation play, because I've been talking about how Lake Bed Temple has clearly been pointed out within the seed based on the early keys and also the Zora armor. You're 74 or 75 pity right now? Oh my god, you're on the cusp! You're in soft pity territory! Eyeball emoji. Are you also rolling for Peacock Lady? No? Who are you rolling for? Evernight. Hysolence, I know. I know you're going for Hysolence. I'm just being a turd. Hear me out. Misclick and get Peacock Lady. You're rolling for Trailblazer? Based. Why am I here? Lake Bed. Not the immediate, like, what am I doing? I did say that my brain isn't firing on all cylinders today. It's a little bit wonky. Just a little goofy, you know. Peacock Lady is a hoot. I mean, she looks cool. I like her design. I am rolling for her on my account, but I think I'm only at like 43 pity or something, so I'd have to actually, you know, play the video game. She does have a longer banner than usual though, right? Like she still has like 25 days left or something. So even if I just did dailies, there's a strong chance that I might actually get her anyway. She's the entire patch. Oh my god. I don't know why I swapped that out. I'm gonna need the boomerang in like 2 seconds. Being attacked during a cutscene, that doesn't seem fair. It's not necessarily normal, it's just been happening because they had to do like emergency changes after the whole political situation between China and Japan. That's not how that goes. Why is that exploding there? Is it because it's like hitting the ground first? Stop! I know you can do it. Can I do it in the water? No, go away! I don't have anything for you. Can I just push you away? Get out of here. I'm busy. I locked it and then it unlocked. This is not going very well. Stop. I don't want you. Oh my god, it's a Lua. Fuck off, come on. Hello, I'm getting brutalized by this. There we go. It's what one might call bullying. Let's just pray. That's not gonna work. I don't want that guy to see me. It's gonna hit one of these walls and I'm gonna be upset. Yeah. She was never in the box. Chill out. Can I get it to leave? Shit. I made myself leave instead. How about that? Hey. Oh, I have a claw shot. I can at least, like, bully it. Like, hang. Get. Go! No! Oh, shit. Whatever works. Oh, I know that's how you say hi to Lua. It's just also slander against my good name. SMH, my head, my hand. Fucking hell. If we had Bo, there would be no problems. I took too long. What do you mean? You're not that close to the wall. Okay, we're finally out of this room. You've only trapped one person in a box and kidnapped a person's family and held them for ransom. Neither of those are true. I got refills, but for the different bomb. No. It's not facts. Well, aside from the slander, how you doing, Alua? Welcome in. We're playing Twilight Princess on a Thursday. Guess it also starts with T. That's not the reason why, but that's now the reason. Bottle. Great. Stop it. Cool. Just a cutscene of a little guy just using the doorway. He's just a little guy. Our progression has to be in here somehow. I don't know if it's going to be Aru's memo or Shadow Crystal or what, but there has to be one of those, like, level of import items in here. Spinner is also locked behind Clawshot, so it could just be in here, but I don't think it's, I mean, who knows? I've done most of them. Oh my god. The mysterious individual. Thank you for the 100 biddies and the John Cena. I love your face, Mr. Anonymous. Or Mrs. Winky Face. Can't presume it's 2026. No Shadow Crystal, nope. Mett said no, so we have no Shadow Crystal. We might encounter it in here. We don't have any hints towards it. We haven't seen anything, but there has to be something of import in this dungeon. That technically counts as an item of import for the future. We do need Snow Peak. Miss Lady Lux. I don't know about that. But welcome in my Aegis. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Very end of your Thursday. I like how he stands up when he gets hit. He's like, nope. Tomorrow will be a marathon day with sadness. What do you mean? Like a Resident Evil Requiem kind of marathon? Or... I'm pretty sure that comes out tomorrow, right? Know a fair amount of people who are hyped about that. I don't have a sword to actually do my jump here. We're gonna see if I can do it for the memes, but like, you know what? We're just gonna YOLO. Okay, so sword is very important, turns out. Your SO grandmother died, and that's 2-hour travel for her cremation. Then after that, another 2-hour drive to the festival for weekend dancing. That is a marathon of emotional variance. I understand now. I'm sorry for your... I'm assuming SO is significant others. I'm sorry for their loss. Because that is never easy. Can I get this from here? Sick. There's two very different types of conversations happening. You pre-ordered the game for the hot men. Daddy Wesker can bite me anytime. First shield. I'll be honest, I've never played a Resident Evil game. I mean, I technically have when I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9. I played whichever ones were on the N64, so I think it was Resident Evil 1 and 2, but I was also like 9 years old, and it wasn't really my cup of tea at the time, and then I just never tried out Resident Evil after that. That one random experience when I was 9 years old, I was like, yeah, that's it. I don't need to play this anymore. that is the nature of the internet. Books for days, and we were talking about Resident Evil at the same time, so it was expected and allowed. Hopefully I don't need the iron boots to leave that room, but I need the iron boots to get any of these though, right? I don't think I can. You're trying to catch only Gen 1 Pokemon, and it took some time before you saw one. Damn. I don't think I can use water bombs without... This is a tester. We can use the other. Can we use this? No. Is there any bombs here? It doesn't look like it. Because, like, I could grab one of those, bomb fishies, but... Okay. I do need to go to the other side to get the other chest, but these ones are technically not in logic for me yet. I'm sure there's some shenanigans that could be had there, but, not today. Not with my stellar lack of everything. Yeah. We were talking about earlier games coming out in 2026 that we're looking forward to. For me, I chose, at some point, I'd like to play the Dragon Quest VII remake, and then I'm also interested in the Trails in the Sky second chapter remake, because I played the first one last year and it was fantastic, so I'm excited for the sequel. Slay the Spire 2 hype. Nice! I didn't even know that was coming out this year. I've never played the first one, but I do know that people love it. I guess that's carrying me away from where I need to go, technically. Meh. March 5th? That's not far away. That's literally like a week. Well, now I'm hyped for you. It's early access and you find something hard. Sometimes early access could be a good thing, but other times it's a little annoying when you just want to be able to play the complete product because you enjoy it that much, but then you have to wait X amount of months for each update. Like, I really enjoyed Fields of Mystria, but I actually stopped playing it to wait until, like, the full base game was out. Temple of Time. No one wants this. Rose has been playing it during each major patch update, and she says it's, like, fantastic, so I will get back to playing that at some point. Slay the Spire 1 was good with early access. Ooh, sword! Maybe you can trust them then. Sword 2? There's 2 swords in Lake Bed next to each other? We also know where a 3rd sword is already. I do need dog in order to access it, but still. You're gonna trust them, but wait and see. Valid. Where's the key? Farron Field, so it's locked behind dog. 3 swords can be found in dungeons. That's why it says the other one's skippable. Big key, Farron Field. I wonder if the 3rd sword is also in here. That would be very funny. I do need that. Snow Peak boss key. least 3 swords in order to beat him in this video game. You need the Master Sword or else he is too hard for Link. It's why I get excited every time I see a sword upgrade. I wonder if the something good was just the big key. But I don't think that would make much sense because I don't have anything to do in the overworld yet. No, there's 4 altogether. There's the wooden sword, there's Ordon sword, which we currently have. There's the Master Sword, and then there's the light version of it, where it glows for Palace of Twilight. We can't get that yet. I gotta do this again. Boo. Stop. It hits any little tiny crevice and it perishes. I hate it. I hate having to do this. Climb. He also doesn't like climbing this one rock for some reason, which like mood, but can— oh, come on! Stretch your stupid arms up, brother! Hello? What? What? I'm gonna scream. Get on your rock! Thank you! I don't think I can weigh this one back down. Well, he doesn't talk anyway! Oh, you can. You don't need Iron Boost for that. That's good to know. I don't know what it is about that specific platform though, but he has such a hard time dealing with it. I hate it. Alright, I know you're gonna be a pain in the butt, so get out of the way. Now the water spout, yeah. Oh, the fact that it's been like decompiled and everything, yeah. That is pretty hype. Maybe we'll see a Twilight Princess equivalent of Ship of Harkinian someday. Ooh. War 2 ship to Harkinian. Oh my god, we found Greg. The other claw shot, baby. Okay. We're a dual wielder. Don't know, sounds good. Damn. I don't know what they would call it, because if Majora's Mask is 2 ship, 2 Harkinian, they just call it like Chip of Twilight, like oh, nice. Sick. Okay, well 2 claw shots does give us like 4 checks in the overworld, that's it. But it's not nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go out the way I came first, and then we're gonna come back in this way. Because otherwise, trying to route in this particular treasure chest is annoying. Don't squish me. No, I like the claw shots. I'm saying it doesn't give me much in the overworld to do right now, but I do like them. was a mod for Ocarina of Time Rando that Real Rob did where you could collect like 5 or 6 hook shots or something, and it would keep expanding the range. So you, like, if you had enough, you could actually hook shot across the entirety of the wasteland. I can't open this, that's lame. But yeah, I did find that really funny. Can I? No? Okay. It kind of sucks that I don't have iron boots to be able to finish this, but I didn't have anywhere left to go, so logically it couldn't have happened unless it was in, like, Lake Lantern Cave, but that's not in logic yet either. I might do it since I'm in Lake Hylia, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should focus on what's available to me. Let's go back this way. Bro, be the— oh god, he's cute! Look— oh no! Oh, little bro, not like this! This ram might be a problem. We'll find out. Not having iron boots is kind of rough for a couple of these rooms, but we'll see if we can finagle it, because we can still use claw shot even if we can't use my own bombs. This isn't... There we go. Because we just have this one spawn here, everyone's favorite. We know he exists. He's shy, but he exists. Come here. Now, I don't really know if there's another spawn in this other room. We keep debating it, but, come here. Oh, I'd have to actually, like, swim down. Hey. Ow. We're almost there. Hey. This might not be out of logic is the problem. We're not entirely sure. Is that close enough? Perfect. I can't do the other room, but this one we actually can do, so it's like, well, it might expect it. It definitely expects it. Thank you, Shadow Crystal. Thank God. That gives us a lot to do. We have one more check in here that's in logic, and it's this one right here. We can now get the big key for Lake Bed anytime, so it's just a matter of us finding iron boots, and then this dungeon is done. We can now also enter forests now that we have Bark Bark. You know, let's double check this. The wrong button. Nope. Just, okay, so it's just... Well, I've moved the water so I could get that one chest on the right side, and then the rest of it's not doable. Okay. I can't get out of this room. I have to save quit, or yeah, I've got to save quit now because I jumped in. Whoops. You could search the logic files to see if it's in logic or not. Sure. I'm pretty sure with that placement of Shadow Crystal, it kind of has to be in logic, but who knows? We'll decide based on where we end up finding iron boots, because if it's not double claw shot locked, then what I did was actually in logic. It might still be in logic anyway, but that's an easier way to discern whether it actually is or not. Good. We now have access to Snow Peak as well, but if Gerudo Desert is path to Blizzetta, I'm willing to bet the fishing rod's out there. So we need to find Aru's memo from somewhere else. You're at 76 or 77 now? Damn. We find anything good? I now have 2 swords and double claw shot and shadow crystal. So the answer is yes. It was absolutely worth pushing this dungeon, even if it's ew. I guess I didn't need to go up above. Though if I know where to jump, isn't it just over here? Yeah, it's actually where this little platform is, which is kind of annoying. Can I just... Wait! Oh, I have to pull the doohickey. I have to pull the... I forgot to move the staircase. I don't have to come here usually, so I didn't even think about it. Hold up. Damn. Let's rectify that. I got the water, but then I didn't bring the water over. Now we should be able to get it. Gets crushed. That one was not worth, but that's okay. Check out this move I got. Woo! I guess I could just... Where is it? I'm gonna just pop down this guy in this room. What's considered the exterior of this place? Okay, that's fantastic. That's exactly where I wanted to go. Getting Shadow Crystal now is also worrisome because there's a lot of video game to play. Like, there's a lot of video game. I just realized one of the claw shot checks that I was talking about is dead, so the double claw shots only gave us 3 checks this time around. Claw shot is on path to spinner, so it's entirely possible we might see a spinner here. Entirely possible. Doesn't mean it's true, but entirely possible. That does mean I can also just get the Master Sword right now if I want to. But we know the other sword is in another dungeon. We just don't know if it's Forest or Snow Peak. It could also be what we missed in Lakebed, but very doubtful. I guess we could just save that. But if I have to go get that Poe anyway, I might as well just get it, to be honest. Is that her vanilla hair color or something very close to it? E4 Aventurine hits hard. Nice. What? Oh, balls. I was reading your thing and then the time of day went. The time of day trolled me. Amazing. The shield hasn't left your characters once. Sick. Requirements are easy, readable, connected area, lake bed, temple, west wing. Requirements, key 3 or setting small keys equals key C, and can smash and progressive claw shot. So that, is it that chess is just claw shot and key? How is it that room called with those bomb luring enemies? I don't know. I don't honestly look at spoiler logs for Twilight Princess. Because normally you always end up with like all of the items anyway, so there's no reason to download a spoiler log. So I'm not sure what they call it necessarily. Not only that, but it remembered that I was like ripping it to shreds, so it just gave me the item immediately. Now that I have dog, I'm kind of tempted to go into the cave. I still don't really want to in case it ends up being a waste of time, but it's like almost never a waste of time. Like straight up. Oh, am I gonna have to get the shield bash for that grotto? Because normally it's either bow or shield bash, or you can do it with the wolf, but it's really annoying. A woo. You thought it was the neighbor's dog? Not quite. Oh my god, hi Shin. A whoop! It's our first a woo of the run. First to highlight your message and say first with the number 1 in it. Yes, that is true. I will give you that very specific condition. Oh, I guess I didn't need to a-woo because the northern desert is dead. Whoops! I just try to make a habit of a-wooing at every possible moment, you know, just to get it out there. How many bombs do I have? Lantern will always end up being required at some point in the run, even if it's the very end, so I'm just gonna go do this while we're able to. There was a murder in the chat. Damn. Forest Temple key. I don't really need it, but technically that's cute. Honestly, I probably should have just pushed forward, like, Forest immediately. It was kind of a thought I had, because I can actually complete it, like, instantly. I don't have Lantern, but you can bypass pretty much every need for it, except for, like, 1 or 2 checks. That there sure is a quote. She'll like a scribe today. And you might be live for when I say the next unhinged unhinged sentence. Who knows? $24. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I just had a really cursed idea for a mod for TP. Replace
All
human
right.
Link with wolf Link, standing upright, wearing clothes, using
Yeah.
weapons, etc. And replace wolf Link with human Link, on his hands and knees. Also wearing clothes. Pretending to be a wolf. Wolf, human, Link uses wolf Link's grunts and barks. Human, wolf, Link uses human Link's grunts and yells.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that already exists, to be perfectly honest. I'm sure someone's made it happen, right? But that's honestly incredible. I'd play with that mod. Make it so it's still like a rando, but just has that mod included. He's role-playing as a wolf. Nothing beyond this point. Wow. Okay. Lake Lantern, cave, super dead. There might be one, the lantern check might have something, but otherwise this is very whatever. You're a lake bed. There's a Pokemon in the chat. We have 2 Poes left in Hylia to care about, and then I am going to vacate Lake Hylia and move on to probably go Forest Temple first. As if I can like get as much dungeon stuff done as possible, it's probably for the best. Clawshot is path to spinner. That has not... Nothing has, got us that far yet. Kind of running out of Clawshot opportunities, to be honest. Unless it's in the stock cave in Elden Field. Which we logically can't do yet, but... What happened to your watch streak? Why is it 1? Did you not see the stream on Tuesday? Or did it do that thing that it did when I was trying to keep my streak on yours? Where it just said, actually, you have no streak. I don't think you've missed any of my streams. I have literally no one acknowledged the fact that Link is like that, the NPCs would be like, no, he's just like this. I mean, they're just used to it. We're here to support him as he discovers himself. That's actually great. Oh my god, speaking of great, the cat has joined us. He is here! The boy! Boy spotted. Look how comfy he is. He's just a little guy. What do you think he dreams about? Maybe Delectable's cat tubes and chasing stuff. He's a hunter. He likes to hunt. Nice refill before this grotto. Oh, it ate it immediately. Did it blow both of them up? No. It's too late. Oh, balls. Well, that's lame if that's the case. Dude, stop missing. I am feeding you quality bombs. I've never seen them be this bad at it, by the way. Well, one of them just got it, so that's good. How about you get this one? Okay, finally. Shin, in my heart of hearts, that streak is still going. It happened to me with you, Subdish, and Ruby, and I'm still not over it. Alright, well, we have a Master Sword to be able to bully anything quickly, so that's nice. Claw shot specific checks to lead to Spinner. Maybe I should go Grove. Alright, Lake Hylia is super donezo. You would love to know what cats and other animals dream of. I mean, sometimes when he's like, you can see his paws twitching or whatever, I imagine he's like hunting something in his dream. Or he's like definitely playing. Shield attack. Okay, I can actually do that one grotto I was just skipping in Lake Hylia. Now that I have shield bash. He dreams of Zelda bunnies and Zelda's big full row. That's also true. Welcome in, Pseudo Rudo. How you doing? Arby's? Don't want that. We need... I mean, I guess I can get the hint for... We know where Lakebed Key is, and we just need the hint for, need the hint for Forest, which we can get, so I think that's fine. Maybe I should just prioritize that. I'm currently just looking to see if I can find the spinner with my claw shot hint. There's a lot of keys. Palace of Twilight. I was hoping to find Snow Peak, but okay. He dreams of not being called ugly. He's a very handsome boy. Welcome in, Sword Monkey. I mean, Gray occasionally snores. It depends on how he's sleeping, like what position he's in. If he's rolled up like a cat croissant, then he might be snoring. I've been here. I apologize. You've been vibing. I probably said hi earlier. Your parents dropped by today, so you got to take a nap and a shower. Let's go. I had a webcam with the parentals, so basically the same, right? That's how that works. Cats dream of McDonald's double quarter pounders and a big strawberry shake. Okay, that kind of sounds like it slaps, though. I do like me some quarter pounders. I don't have any hints about where the iron boots are. That's the scariest thing. Like, we can hope that they're just in a dungeon, but if they're not, then, Do handsome boys dream of streamer sheep? What are streamer sheep? He probably just dreams about chasing things, about his bed, about wet food. He does love his din-din. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I feel a bit out of sorts today. A bit. I don't know, my energy levels and everything just feel very wonky. But I'm sure this too shall pass. Is that sheep with streamer face emotes? Or heads? I was wondering if the streamer sheep, if the sheep were like the chat at this point, and each of the chat are a sheep. Key to Snow Peak. Hot. We love that. I say this while being a goat slash sheep in the Chinese zodiac, so I love sheep. There's a key here. Do I a woo first? Probably a woo first. A forest temple key outside forest temple. That's really funny. I don't need the small keys here, but it's still funny. You're a horse? Nice. Rose is also a horse. I mean, it makes sense, because you are a year before me. Eyeball emoji. Get perceived. I literally have Boomerang to make this go faster. I just don't care. Maybe I'll care about this one. Oh, never mind. I cared with my vibes. It's clocking in time for work. You're one stoplight away from work. Debating whether you go to Wendy's and embrace being slightly late? Yes. I'm helping. Oh. I missed the little bit on that final note. My bad. Second to last one right here. Happy 2 hours, friends. We're basically done with lake bed. We can do all of forest. Except the end. We have to read the hint for that. Apparently the Chinese zodiac is a bit wonky if you're born in January. Yeah, it's because it's not... Like, it switches over at the beginning of February or something. So if you're born in January, If you were born in January of 1990, then it would more be like, instead of horse, it would be like, what's the one before horse? Is it snake? No, dragon. I think it's dragon and then snake if we're going backwards. Oh, I didn't need to do that one either. Whoops. Do I get this one? Yeah, I do. Are you meaning to say you're technically a dragon then? You've decided to be responsible and just go to work and leave work early. Whatever works best for you, Shin. Just treat yourself kindly and get yourself some goodies afterwards. Navi White! I appreciate the follow, thank you. Navi as in Ocarina of Time Navi? Eyeball emoji? Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday so far. Welcome into Twilight Princess Rando. So far, so good. We found our shadow crystal, so we get to hang out and be a wolf now. To hop around and enjoy our best doggo life. So snake was before horse. So a horse, so a snake's before horse and then dragon's before snake. That's how that is. Because my brother, his birthday is at the end of January and he's technically a dragon, but he's like January 89. So I guess that in between is snake. Snake. We are one follow away from being able to make nice jokes to my follow count. I did embrace the 6-7 as it sat there. To get to the maze chest, too big to put here. Damn, that's really helpful. I'm glad we have more knowledge now. I like how there's lakebed music in forest. Mantis. We still are looking for a bow. We know it's on Agatha, so we're looking for bugs to get that bow. But I guess, technically, as far as the dungeons I do have, I guess I don't actually require bow for anything. Time has become a bit of a blur. I feel that way in general. Like, I still remember what year it is and everything, but I don't know. Certain details start to blend in after a while. There's a Pokemon in the chat. Don't know if I mentioned that. Let's go left first. Left is for the homies. We have 3 forest keys. I don't need these. Where's the boss key? Lanayru Field. Okay. I can basically full clear that, except unless it's locked by lantern. I should have pushed that first, to be honest, because then I could just one and done it instead of getting to the end. Maybe I'll just do this left side, leave to get that key, and then come back and do the rest. Zora armor or iron boots. Okay, well, so what I did was in logic then. Interesting. Good to know. It felt a little unorthodox how I proceeded to do it, but... Okay, so if you're born in the very beginning of January, then you're actually a snake. Snick. My brother was on the cusp of being a snick. The little noises as they get torn out of the ground. Whoops. No, I still have, hold up. I still have one more check I need to do on this side, and then I'll do that. I would like to go get the big key before I push the right side of the dungeon, because I don't want to have to leave, come back, and do it all a second time. Oh my god, your brother is a rabbit. You've learned new things. Well, I already knew that the boomerang bomb situation was in logic. We were more wondering about the shenanigans I was doing with the water bomb. But that's good to know. I appreciate the moral support, Lurk. Thank you, Siege. You are the best. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Okay, now we do the save quit. So far I'd say stream is going very well. I have a handsome boy hanging out with me. I can complete one dungeon entirely, and another dungeon is just one item away from being able to complete it. So I mostly just have to figure out what it wants me to do for the last dungeon that's required. Because I don't really have much to say for that one yet. I'll try to be thorough as I go to areas, so I'll collect the Poe and the claw shot grotto up here. I guess I should have awooed first. I like even when Arbiter's Grounds isn't required, Aru's Memo is still hard required. Don't... I mean, I still got it, but there was concerns. Claw Shot's path to Spinner. It wouldn't be expecting double Claw Shot, surely. for the star game. It might. Oh right, wrong grotto. I was thinking of the Lanayru Field one. We just have to hope that it's actually, that boss key is doable. I think that's all of them. I'm trying to do every claw shot related check because it says spinner is on path. I guess it still could be the two Lake Hylia above Lake Hylia ones as well. I'll check that out after. Yeah, for the sheep zodiac, I've seen it alternate whether it's called sheep or goat, but either way, that's me. I don't mind being a ram. I guess there's a few possibilities that are bad for this big key. If it's Iron Boots lock, that's bad. If it's Lantern, that's bad. Excuse me, coming through. Third bomb bag. That's definitely what we were looking for. There it is. We got lucky. I'll do the rest of this area while we're available. Just in case Iron Boots or Lantern show up. Because it is, this area is path to Diababa, so it's possible that maybe something else, you know? Maybe something else? It's just this guy, right? I can't do the rest. Stay away, I'm busy. Don't smack me off. I mean, you bitch. Okay, now we're gonna go back to Forest and actually complete it. I'll go on my perusal for Spinner and the Lake Bed key afterwards. Well, yes, we know that. You can't do Star 2 without 2 claw shots, but I have one hit that specifically says claw shot on path to Spinner. And we don't know if that only wants the one claw shot or both. We'll find out. But I've done all but one of the double claw shots already. So it's entirely possible that it's just a single one, but it was locked on a wolf check that I couldn't do. I can't get Lantern check here. If I knew how to LJA, I could just— excuse you. That one check over there is not in logic yet, so we're just gonna ignore it. The second game with just the one claw shot? No. I wouldn't say it's possible because there's no platforms for him to stand on except for the middle one. So even if you were able to finagle his angle to be able to do that, I don't think you'd have enough time. Like maybe if there was no timer you could feasibly do it, but otherwise absolutely not. They got rid of the platforms on purpose so that you would have to Spider-Man with the double claw shot. Is it just me, or is this forest temple just entirely full of bomb refills? No, the spawn of Link is that might be like a dev build thing, but I haven't played around with the dev build yet, so I'm just doing the base rando. I'd be interested to see them add like custom music down the line. Oops. Harsh turn. Okay, got ourselves a bug. That's nice for potential bow if we ever need it. Bow would be nice to have for bomb arrows, but it's not like hard required. Oh snap! Arse with the raid! Let's go! No, that's a real kitty cat and there's another bow! Thank you, Arse. Mett or Siege, are you around to do a shout out by chance? Welcome in, friends. How have you been? How's... you've been playing Resident Evil Village, right? How's that been going? Eyeball emoji. If you knew how to do that, well, the first one is !SO and then @GeneralArse, and it'll tell us what he's been playing. And then the second one is, you just /shoutout and then type in GeneralArse. You finished it? Was it good? Did you like it? I want to know all the things. I've only seen, like, little bits and pieces of that video game. I think I'm stressing her out, you know? Instead of stressing out poor old Sage. There we go. No worries, I got you covered, girl. All is well. You're back. I done did the thing, but all is well. What's wrong about the DLC? Is it the story is balls, or is there gameplay elements that you don't like? Like, what's the vibe? Obviously no spoilers for anyone who might not have... Ooh. That's very important, actually. For people that might not have played it. All of the above, the gameplay and the story's ass? You'll remember so you won't be in jeopardy? Your job won't be in jeopardy? Yeah, I'll be like, damn, I'll remember this. The fact that she didn't give a shout out to General Ars. Story sucks, boss fights suck, and it reuses areas of assets. It didn't need to exist, they just wanted more money, is what I'm hearing. Did you play that so you'd be all set to go for Requiem tomorrow? I need to do this part. Yeah! I've never played a Resident Evil game aside from little bits of in pieces of 1 and 2 on the N64. But I was 9 years old at the time, and I found it spooky, and I didn't want to play it anymore. And I took that to heart because I never played the series after that. I think I should play the game vanilla before I do any randos. But I don't know if that's really my cup of tea, that genre, you know? Like, I like watching it, but I don't know if I want to play it. This is my favorite boss to cheese. If you have bomb arrows, GG. That was a great boss. We're on the board. Nine will absolutely not tie into anything that happened in 8, calling it now. You don't care that I haven't done a Resident Evil game? You just want me to play a rando of it? I mean, one of the themes that Alua suggested for one of the next archipelagos was to play a rando of a game you've never played before. I don't know if anyone would want to do that, but I guess Resident Evil would be an option for me. You'll do Xenoblade? I mean, I will warn you, there's a lot, but it is fun. Depends on your settings, I guess, but I feel like it would still be fairly overwhelming. But you'd get to play the whole video game and it'd be great. That's a lie and a joke. Please don't hold me accountable. Lady, I just said that for the memes. I don't want you to take that for realsies. Please. I'm gonna go get my lake bed key because we know it's in Farron Field. At least I'm pretty sure it said field and not woods. Which it should just be this grotto that we were waiting on Doggo for. I know you'll make it happen like how you blindfolded Havel. I didn't expect him to say yes, you know? And I also didn't know if we would actually be able to beat the video game, so I was very impressed that we both have the know-how to actually do that. You're paranoid that I'll do it. What? Wasn't it Farron Field? Oh, it's the Poe. It's still dog locked, but it's the Poe. multi-world where we all play Honey Pop. I've never even played that game. Excuse me, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Okay, so now we're in Iron Boots away from that. I want to go this way first so I can get those 2 checks that were dog locked this way. And then I will teleport to Gorge to get the 2 pose and the double claw shot check. I guess Kakariko also has pose. Like, I'm pretty much just doing a world tour now, which I don't really want to be doing. But there's also, until I get Iron Boots and, like, Fishing Rod to get Ball and Chain and whatever, it's kinda... I kinda just have to go do whatever. Sappy, let's play Elden Ring Randomizer Seamless? What does that mean? I'm still waiting on Suppadish leading Havel blind through Dark Souls 3. I think that'd be amazing. You've never played Super Metroid. Ooh. What? Hello? Why are you so... It slid up the hill. Don't be mean. Fishing rod. Fishing rod, let's go. Fishing rod leads to ball and chain. Oh my god. You come attack me? Thank you. I haven't decided what I would play as my... I've never played this game before. What would I like to rando? Arby's! Stop giving me Arby's keys. I don't really need them. We're 1 key away from being able to Arby's, but I don't want to. I don't know if I need any other keys for Snow Peak. I do need, at the very least, the goat cheese. I think the goat cheese is required. Arby's, Burger King, Wendy's, McD's. Well, the dungeon is called Arbiter's Grounds, but I don't want to be saying Arbiter's Grounds every time, so Arby's. You know? I think it's easier to say. I don't think I'd consider myself a speedrunner despite having a timer for my randos. Oh, no way the goat cheese is here. Hold up. Hold up a second. I was lucky. I was coming back for the ball and chain and figured I'd just clear out the area. Come here. That's too early. Ah. So really, the only thing that I'm missing is potentially a Snow Peak key, an Iron Boots, and Spinner. Spinner is claw shot locked. We know nothing about Iron Boots, and that's kind of balls. And our path hints does not say anything about Morpheal, which is our boss of Lakebed, so I don't know. I guess if I'm not coming back to help afterwards, I don't really need the teleport. Could be nice to have to go to Lanayru Field, I guess. Redeemed. Yeah, we love calling it abracadabra, cadabra, whatever. Mood. Awoo! Chat, it is time for awoo. We are wooing. Awoowa. Where's Alua so we can awoowa? Yay! Awoowa! Hey girl, hey. I love you. Happy Thursday. We woo. I woo. We all woo. For a wooa. What's a necromancer's favorite magic word? Abracadabra. Wow. Hi, OMG, I love you. Oh my god, I love you too. Guys, if you don't know, Alua is excellence. She's amazeballs. Everyone send love to Alua. She's super cool. No you. Oh, too early. Like an absolute schmuck. Who knows how to fish in this video game? Not me. Give me that ball and chain. Wow, look at it. Incredible. I mean, yeah, theoretically, but sometimes it goes down and the top of the thingamabobber is underneath the water and it still doesn't lock on Awoowa. Okay? I guess I'm on the hunt for iron boots. Spinner is required for endgame and it is locked by claw shot, so make of that as you will. We're just gonna have to figure that out as we go along. There's a Pokemon in the chat. This little Snow Peak adventure feels a little like a waste, but I will try my best. I don't know if 2 keys is enough to go through Snow Peak and win. I mean, we'll find out. My god, summon a Willua, a woo again. This is the only Alua. I'll woo you. Hot damn. You'll be lurking like a gherkin so you can edit video. Best of luck on the editing. I appreciate the raid and the lurk. I love your face. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Is it true that it's your birthday, or was that just Subadish making a troll comment when I saw you on the tablet earlier? Inquiring minds wish to know. I know you just said you're lurking, but I do need to know that. Woo. I saw Subadish make a comment that today was your birthday or something, but I don't know if that's true. Your birthday's in July. That's true. You went off on like that whole trip or something last time. Okay. I got paranoid because I read it and I was like, oh no. Is it really his birthday and I'm streaming right now, so I'm not going to say happy birthday? Oh, I need this. I forgot about this path. Path to Blazzetto is Gerudo Desert? How? How actually is that the case? I have everything I need to... Maybe there's another key or something, I don't know. Here's key number 4 for Arby's. Well, happy birthday in advance. No, my life's over. I'm trying to spin. City in the sky? Ew. We have all but Palace of Twilight and Temple of Time, I guess. Big keys. We have a lot of keys. We're missing a pumpkin, but we have a lot of keys. Okay, I don't need those anymore. Just because I'm uncertain about what my path hint actually means, we're gonna go pursue it real quick. Maybe we'll get lucky and Iron Boots will be out here, but I don't know how that would be path to Blizzetta. I already have the big key and the small keys, and I might need another small key, maybe. Gerudo Desert is path. I don't think that includes Bulbin Camp, but I don't think I've ever seen a Bulbin Camp hint, so who knows? This is a very bright nighttime. This guy's gonna disappear on me. Not the immediate. I never get to use my shield bash sword combo, so I'm doing that this time. What? You're literally like mark. Oh, I see. Figured it'd be faster to Master Sword, but maybe it is actually faster to Dog there. Wallet! I don't think wallet can be PAP in these settings unless it gets a little cray-cray. Am I ready for the new Bluey game? Is there gonna be another one? Welcome in, Sukiyo. I mean, my roommate played through the first one. And I guess there was some like little DLC that she wants to play at some point, so I guess we'll do that. Do another stream where Rose hangs out and plays Bluey. Comes out next month. It's gonna be her game of the year. I generate the seed online and then I patch it on Relpatcher, yeah. Iron boots, but the iron boots. Do I leave? I don't know why it's path to Blizzetta when that's path to Morpheal, but we'll take it. Iron boots. Okay, here's the only thing that's making it so I don't immediately leave. There are claw shot specific checks out here that could have spinner. Gonna help Dev when you have time to clean some extra things up. Like what? We're a spinner away from go mode, I think. We might need a key for Snow Peak, but I'm not entirely certain about that. It's either 2 or 3 that gets me to the end. Go get some sleep. I appreciate you dropping by and saying hello. Get some rest. Have a good night. Give me spinner. I know you have it. I don't know where you put it, but give it to me. There's 2 claw shot checks at the end on this left side. That's the only hope I have. I don't know if I want to go in Bulbin Camp, but I guess it's not like extremely long. Is it this one or the one in the middle? It's the one in the middle. This is a claw shot locked check. Let's try that. I hate when it does that to you. We redeemed it, salvaged the situation, but still, don't like that. Okay. Where's this little guy? He's on his way back. Okay. Everyone's favorite check in all the land. Damn. These claw shot. I don't even want to be here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll teleport to Lake Bed and finish that. If Gerudo Desert is path to Blizzetta and it gives us iron boots, does that mean that there's actually another key that's locked by iron boots? Is that what that means? Because it sure as hell isn't anything else. A bow is very strong. Why did that guy get up, but then the other guy didn't care? That's wild. The northern desert is dead, if anyone's wondering why I'm just skipping everything up here. But Bulbin Camp is technically its own thing. So we're gonna go check this out, and then I'll push Lake Bed, and we'll see what happens, I guess. Sue need? You need some sewing? Let's go find a sewing stream for you. Mett's looking for a sewing needle, guys. Can you guys find him one? Lots of arrows. I guess I should see if I can just make it to the end. Like, do I just make an educated guess? I don't have Lantern yet. I'm gonna have to go the other way at the Darknuts if I don't get Lantern. Because you don't need Lantern technically for the end of Hyrule Castle, but that's only if you choose the other way. But I don't have Lantern, so I'd have to cry and go the other way. I should be in the room next to the mini-boss in Lake Bed, which all did require iron boots, so maybe. I just don't know if I need to care about the iron boots checks in here, or do I just try to push the end? Like, I'm literally in the room where it's... I don't care. Whatever, we'll see if I can... see what Snow Peak needs of me. There's a Pokemon in the chat. Dude. I love the echo as he falls. That's pretty funny. Claw shot locked. None of the chests on the right are claw shot locked. The one on the left that was underwater might be considered. Like, I'm doing a dangerous thing because of Spinner. Guess we'll find out. Should I try to find Spinner first? Or just push through Snow Peak as much as possible? Because I didn't get any keys from... I've already finished Wave 1, Alua. Come on. I kind of want to get eaten by it now just for science. How much damage does it even do? Why is it... Why is it? Damn, that was close though. It's still a 3 cycle whether you have Master Sword or not. That's interesting. You're turning to the road, yeah. You're getting too far away from me, bud. But yeah, I haven't pushed the Kakariko Gorge double claw shot check yet. But then the only other claw shot stuff left is like the stock cave up in Northern Elden, I guess. Maybe it's up there. It's not the lantern check, but it could be one of the other two. Because I don't think Snow Peak counts for that. I could be wrong. I don't think claw shot's not really like super necessary for it. There's 1 or 2 checks in there, I guess. Which means I'd need another key. There's 1 check in this dungeon. 1 check in that dungeon that is technically claw shot locked and it's iron boots locked, so I don't know if I want to go back there. Maybe I'll save it for last. If it's not any of these, maybe we'll get a key while I'm in here. It's funny that I thought fishing rod was going to be in the Gerudo Desert because of ball and chain, but there was not a fishing rod in Gerudo Desert at all. Fun, fun. Oh no, Lakebed did have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna guilt trip myself into going back there. I'll have it on my list, but maybe we'll get lucky and not have Spinner be in the 1 check in Lakebed that it could be. Because, like, based on where we got Iron Boots, that would be a forced double dip of Lakebed. And that's honestly the worst place to put a Spinner. Based on that. Is having to go through all of Lakebed. You don't get it. You leave. You come back. And then you have to go through the whole dungeon a second time. I'm gonna see if 2 keys are enough. And then we'll push claw shot stuff. Oops. I mean, anything Shadow Crystal base could be technically Claw Shot locked because it was locked by Claw Shot, so I actually should care about all the pose. Oh no, the spinner could literally be anything. It'll be anything that's locked by Shadow Crystal, or it might still just be Claw Shot, but I don't know. If I can't figure out the spinner, there goes a potential PB, but I don't think I was gonna make it anyway. I think the PB was 342. I mean, if we had spinner right now, I could do it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe I'll get lucky and spinner will just be in here. There might be a sword in here. We haven't found that last one yet, but it could be in Lake Bed. I don't think I ever got the Icy Summit Poe hint, so we're just gonna go check that out real quick. Don't get caught on the corner, please. We're busy. Let's see what we got. Snow Peak Ruins, heading into our 3rd hour of gameplay. Maybe we'll get lucky and Spinner will be in here in an achievable manner. Pumpkin's right here. Pumpkin. Let's go. Pill bug. Happy 3 hours, friends. Talk to her. I do want to grab the Oko here just in case there ends up being some shenanigans. Oops. Maybe we can get away with not going through that side. I mean, the fact we don't have Lantern either is kind of a raised eyebrow situation, but the lobby chandelier is dead. Okay. The worst shenanigan it could be, though, would be that lake bed. Like, oops, I went past it. That's here. Like, if it expected me to go through all of Lake Bed Temple and then go through it a second time with Iron Boots after, that's really annoying. sketch. That's a dead check. Palace of Twilight, everyone's favorite place. I hate freezers in this video game. Can you imagine you could beat him up with ball and chain? That would be sick, but he's invulnerable if you haven't had him toss the thingy. Dude, he actually hit me. I was so shocked at his aim. At least I can trigger him, at least push him to actually attack me more often these days. It used to be difficult. Nope, handsome boy woke up and murked. The spinner! Let's see if I can get through this dungeon. I love you. I'm not ready for you. Uh-oh. Baby boy. Hi. How are you, my love? I hope 2 keys are enough. Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? There's a Pokemon in the chat. You're getting Tim Hortons, so you're getting an ice cap? Excuse me. I did not have a chance to mute the mic. Oh my god, thank you. I did face away from the mic and turn the other direction, but, you know. Actual place. What you mean? What you mean? First one in San Antonio. Ah. I mean, it's been a long time since it's been, like, Canadian, I would say, because it was bought by an American company in the last, like, 15 years or something, and honestly, the quality kind of went downhill after that. But the ice caps are still good. Alright, I need to not be bad, so let's do this. L Squad! Okay, I won my 50-50 on this man. Okay, you needed a second key here. Hopefully I didn't need any more keys. Because I only have 2, and I hope there's not a third one here. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I did think that 2 was the amount. No, he's not even facing me. Nice. If you don't get this game, guess you should eventually play it? You should. There is actually quite a storyline behind this one that you do not see while I'm playing it in Rando. But it is a good one. It is fun. Bruh. Dude. It has its quirks, of course, but don't they all? I don't have the key to get the early access there, so I'm gonna have to actually leave through this door and go around. Hopefully it'll stay dead. That's the main thing. How goes the run? I just found the item that leads me to go mode, so depending on how we play this, I might potentially get a PB. Might with an asterisk. I'm not entirely sure 100% yet, but... Yes, Mett, you would be the new PB. I mean, I guess it's called Ladle, but the horse is named Mett, so basically it's you. Just depends on how long it takes me to get through Hyrule Castle, because I never really check. Miss. That sound effect was actually kind of awesome. That, but it doesn't really matter. It's long as we have our exit. Voice! We have 30 minutes to traverse Hyrule Castle and beat the 4 stages of the final boss fight. Only problem for me is we never found lanterns, so I can't go the quick and easy route. I do have to go the way that has the 2 dark nuts, which is really annoying. I also only have 2 hidden skills, so it will take longer to traverse than usual. Aside from that, though, doing okay. I just wish you didn't have to see this every time. No offense to Yeto. Maybe Lantern will be right here. It'll save the day. They love so hard a lantern pops out. Damn. Not quite the lantern we were looking for. Everyone's true love, money. True. Okay. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, see how we do. I'm so glad it wasn't Lakebed Temple. I was so afraid of the weird double dip that it might expect of me. We love heckling the townspeople. She had a lot of noises to make there. Excuse me. Okay, I need some vertical flash, please. Thank you. Good. I guess if you're close enough, you can just break him either way. God, I have to go the other way. This is gonna be balls. I'd much rather have to deal with the Dinophos, and blow them up with a bomb than have to deal with 2 Dark Nuts. That's a time loss right there. Unless this is Lantern, but I'm not about to open it to find out. Okay, camera, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, okay, well, we're committed now. Ooh, the double whammy. I'll read that in a moment. I see you, I perceive you, I love your face, Sudaruda. I don't have the things to make this fight easy, so I'm trying to... Damn, I need to side hop there. I see the red text, so I'm assuming that's a Pokemon. Baby girl's in bed, the bottle washer's running, and snack is in the oven, so you finally have a free moment to contribute. Hello! Sending my love. And there is actually a Pokemon in the chat. I just saw the length of red and was like, ah yes, Pokemon. This is a pretty good run, even with having to deal with that. There are, like, glitches that you can do in Twilight Princess that result in shenanigans like, no, that happening. No! Time loss. It's like a whole 10 seconds I could have saved right there. Damn. I don't think I've ever jumped in the hole before. You like the way Link looks like in this game? I mean, he does have a fantastic appearance in this one. I agree with you there. Also, welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Incredible music for Hyrule Castle. It's truly a vibe. It's funny because getting the spinner is only for this next area right here, and that's it. This is the only reason why we need spinner. For this seed. Dude! Do a vertical! Vertical! you could, like, LJA if you knew how to do it, but it's very, you know, I haven't learned it yet, ergo I need spinner. I just haven't taken the time to just, like, sit off a stream or on stream, just be like, yeah, let's learn how to do this thing. Like, you do technically need spinner, logically you need spinner, but if you wanted to do it with, LJA with boomerang, you could. It's just bad. I mean, hey, we don't have Lantern or Dominion Rod, like, at all. Yo, Sudoruto, I watched that. My favorite things that they did during that run was the skips they did in Arbiter's Grounds. That was crazy work. Like, getting past the door in that first main lobby area, and then near the end when they were in Stalord's boss room. Snow Peak is barely a dungeon. Oh, nice. But yeah, that when Waffles was talking about that earlier, that was the first thing I thought of too. It's funny how that works. It's super goofy. Okay, this next one should be a ball, right? Nice. Alright. Alright, lock in, lady. I don't think a sub 330 is possible, but at least we're gonna flirt with it a little bit, you know? It's amazing. I actually really enjoyed watching the Twilight Princess run from Games Done Quick. Oops, one too many. You're gonna be right behind me? Yeah. Alright, let's hope that my horse RNG is good today. I feel like that one's always the scariest one by far. Because at least with the other three, it's fairly predictable and you can sort of manipulate it. But the horse, it happens. You know, sometimes you get it immediately and it's incredible. Other times, Ganondorf is a bitch. For lack of a better term, he's an absolute menace. Dude, where is he? Don't turn. You turn, but I've locked on, so maybe that's good enough. You're behind me? That's why him turning is bullshit. What? Dude, you're getting spicy. If I can catch up to him, we're in good state, but he's very far away. dude. I can't target you yet? What do you mean? Hello? Okay. Hey, welcome in, John Peepee. I still have the blindfolded tag, guys. I'm blindfolded right now. Can you imagine? Peepee, I'm about to get a PB. Give me a minute. Yell at me to hydrate afterwards. No, I can't do it. Give me a few minutes. Peepee, did you fix your PC? We're gonna be blindfolded for the rest of time, alright? I'm just gonna leave that tag forever. I always forget the tags. I almost never change them. I did for that one stream. It'll just be there forever now. No? F. No, I didn't want to go close. Come on, man. No. I got the sub 330! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god! I thought that was gonna be a pipe dream for a while, and then we got it instantly! To put into perspective, I think the previous one... You got Heistlands at the same time! GG! Let's fucking go! GG, Mett! We did it! We won! You just were waiting for me to win. Because see, the previous PD was 342. So we actually cleared the sub 330 right on the edge, but we did it! Let's go! If anything, I should start trying with the Shadow Crystal start again to see if I could get a sub 3 on it, but that might be spicy. Starting with Shadow Crystal is great, but also awful because you have a million options at the start. She popped right as I won the video game. Let's go. Handsome boy, I don't know what that was either. I said the word pop, and then there was a pop, and that wasn't expected. I'm going to edit that command immediately. Let's update it! Woo! TB. 3/29/51. And today is the 26th. 12 days later, new PB. Mind you, I don't know if I've even played a solo Twilight Princess Rando since then, so I just kicked ass. That's all there is to it.
Snap. Crackle. Pop. Neck broken.
Damn, what a mood. It should be updated now? Yeah. The Shadow Crystal Start and without Shadow Crystal Start are getting closer and closer by the moment. I did have hope for this run, specifically because we didn't have to do Goron Mines, which, considering our key list right now, we would be in trouble. We're still missing a Goron Mines key to get to the boss room. but I knew that Forest Temple keys are irrelevant if you have Claw Shot, though I did technically need a key to get the Hyrule Castle big key, so I guess yay for one forest key. And then Lake Bed. I'm trying to remember where the third locked door is. I think you only really need 2 to do most of it. But I had all 3, so yay. And then Snow Peak, we got extremely lucky that when I was going to get the ball and chain from the fishing pond, the goat cheese was on the Poe in Zora's Domain. Because that's the only reason why I was able to get away with going through Snow Peak with 2 keys. Otherwise, I would have needed a 3rd key. But I think you need that goat cheese regardless, so I just got very fortunate. Alua! Alua, you're missing her! Alua! Oh my god. Is it truly a PB if Alua's not here to yell hot lady? Damn. Oh, that was great! I'm honestly really happy with how I've been playing Twilight Princess Rando lately. I've only been trying it without the Shadow Crystal start.
Giant woman.
Giant woman! She hot. But yeah, I've been very happy to see, like, how I've been improving, or at least, like, making educated choices, or at least trying to. The Lake Lantern Cave was actually a waste today, but we couldn't have known that. We never found Lantern, which is very shocking. Never found Dominion Rod 1 or 2, which is also surprising, but they're not necessary, so that's fine. This is the first seed I've ever had where Lantern wasn't hard required in some capacity. Because normally you do need Lantern for something. You light some torches and bam, there's your Dominion Rod, or there's your Iron Boots or something. But nope, they were all dead. There's also a Pokemon in the chat. Damn, well, that was sufficient. That's exactly what I wanted out of my Thursday stream. I wanted something that would take me like 3.5 to 4 hours. That was kind of the vibe. I had a hard cutoff in the next like hour, so I'm glad that we weren't towing the line, as it were. Let's open Twitch and see who we got. I do have Havel up on the tablet. He's been doing a no logic on Ship of Arcanian, and it's been crazy. His first seed was not beatable, so he had to restart a new one. Now let's go say hi. Let's see how it's been going. It kind of opened up substantially once he got bombs. He's got a couple of dungeon rewards, but I think there's still a lot to go. So we can go say hi. You're heading to bed. Thanks for the stream. Lazy. Lacy and handsome boy. Damn. Thanks for hanging out, Waffles. It was good to see you. I hope you sleep well. Have a fantastic night. We are going to raid Havel the Rock, our homie. We all know him. We all love his face. Just send him some love and best wishes. That's it. We'll be hanging out with him probably on Sunday, guaranteed. That's our usual. I guess spoilers, eyeball emoji. We might be doing a potential no logic multi-world. So we'll see if that's even possible. We've done it in the past, but we've never done it on Ship of Arcanian with the extra settings, so it could be inexperienced. But yeah, love your faces. Have a fantastic night. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm playing yet, but we'll find out together. That's it. Goodbye. Bye.